Neil Bonner from TSA. I've been the consumer of TSA's products every week for the last 20 years, or at least the last 10 or 12 years since it was created. And great to have you on the video cast today.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
So Neil, you're going to be one of our lightning speakers at our May 3rd Agile Leadership Camp. We've got 10 lightning speakers, a lot of great topics. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your organization?
Sure. So I'm a branch manager for the TSA within the Office of Information Technology, and my title is branch manager for Agile and Mobile Services. Our office or our division is responsible for the majority of the software applications that are used at TSA. There's one program that's outside of our scope, and that's if you purchase airline tickets and you're going to fly. There's a separate program that handles the vetting of that to make sure that, let's say, if a terrorist was trying to board a plane, they'd get flagged. Outside of that system, like I said, the majority of the applications our office here, our division handles. So that's kind of what we do here, what I do here. About a little over a year ago, we put in place an Agile Services contract. And, for many years, TSA, although we are a young agency as far as federal agencies go, TSA was really stood up in 2002, right, after the events of 9/11. The IT development that took place during those early years were more waterfall in nature. And so in the last couple of years, we've been transitioning from that type of methodology to Agile.
What were some of, have you been with the agency that entire period?
I started in 2003. So yeah, I'm one of the long time TSA folks. So yeah, I've been within the Office of Information Technology since 2003, almost the beginning. So I've seen us go through our startup phase to a more mature phase now, as far as policies, processes are concerned.
Well, I wasn't kidding before that I'm a big consumer of your services. I fly about 200,000 miles a year.
Wow.
And I got to say that nobody likes to go through TSA, I guess, but it seems like everything's working pretty good and the systems are all pretty solid, and I never really have any major hiccups. So it's a testament to the good work you guys are doing.
No, that's great. That's great feedback, particularly for someone that flies as frequently as you do. And we have a lot of things in the pipeline that are coming to make it more convenient to go through our checkpoints and our security checkpoints, automated screening lanes. We're rolling out a bunch of different types of technology that gives us 3D view of baggage, just to make the job of the transportation security officer that much more efficient for him or her to screen baggage and people.
Yeah, TSA Pre and Clear are my best friends.
Yeah, the TSA PreCheck program is wonderful if you're a participant in it. And fortunately, I am. And so when I get to fly as well, it's just so much more pleasant experience. And in fact, one of the tools that we've provided, I think we launched it in 2010, is the My TSA mobile app. I don't know if you've ever downloaded and used that app.
Yep.
But we've enhanced it significantly over the last year. I think March of 2017, we had a 3.0, I think that was the version number, a launch where we redesigned it, enhanced it. And the usage number on that application has just gone through the roof. It's amazing just how much usage the traveling public is how much they're using the application. So that's good.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing about some of your Agile experiences in the federal government, especially in TSA. So can you give our viewers just a 2-minute preview of what your topic's going to be about?
Yeah, so I did want to talk about our recent contract that we put in place, TSA Agile Services, or we use the acronym TAS, TAS. And within that contract, we have currently about 18 Agile teams that are doing all types of software development or software maintenance. And I wanted to talk about some of the activities that those teams are working on. So from my perspective, we have a large portfolio of Agile teams that aren't working on the same application. In a lot of places or a lot of government agencies, you have one single system that they're working on, and you may have many Agile teams working on one system. In our case, it's just the opposite. We probably have within, or I have within our portfolio, over 100 applications. And so we use these Agile teams to work on a given application, to enhance it or to do whatever for a number of sprints, and then that team switches out to a new application to work on and touch. And a lot of the activities are revolving around cloud readiness and modernization. So we're trying to transition from on-prem data centers essentially to the cloud. Right. And so we're making sure the applications are ready for that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, we have some because we have, like I said, 100 or so applications. Some of them are interesting that we've worked on, like the law enforcement officers flying arm that people may not be familiar with. So I thought I'd talk about a few of the more interesting kind of applications that we have to build and support.
All right, terrific. Well, that sounds like a great topic that a lot of people are going to be interested in. So Neil, we're just about out of time, but why don't you stay on after we stop recording, and I'll just chat with you for a minute. But until then, Neil Bonner, Agilist, TSA, looking forward to seeing you on May 3rd.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks a lot.